Now, Vin Garbutt was the folk singer known as the Teesside Troubadour. For more than 30 years, he toured the UK and the world with an act which combined his music and his distinctive brand of humour. But he never forgot his roots in the South Bank area of Middlesbrough, a place known as Slaggy Island because it was surrounded by slag heaps. His friend and fellow folk singer, Mike Harding.
You know, they always say you can take the lad out of Slaggy Island, but you can't take Slaggy Island out of the lad. And Vin was very much a man of the North East, great singer, great songwriter, and deeply rooted in the working class traditions of a steel town.
Oh, Slaggy Island, farewell, farewell to thee. Your pride has turned into decay.
He wrote about injustice, he wrote funny songs, he was a great raconteur, but he was a true folk troubadour in every sense of the word.
So now you must return unto the clay.
He was one of the main lads in the second wave of the folk revival in Britain. If you think of the first wave being people like Cecil Sharp and Vaughan Williams, the second wave would be people like Ewan MacColl, Charles Parker, Peggy Seeger, and Vinnie himself, of course.
And did he play traditional music or did he write his own songs?
He did both.
When you've been playing a tin whistle long enough, you learn to just put your finger across half a hole to get that flat or sharp that you need.
And it was while working as a traditional singer in his early days in the folk clubs that he started to wonder, well, why aren't there any songs about Teesside, where I live?
Ah, my name is John North, from the south of the Forth, in the land of three rivers I dwell.
And he started to write his own songs, and of course he turned into one of the best singer-songwriters we've ever produced during the folk revival.
They're the best bunch of lads, and I'll tell you why. It's a thought it would help you to jump in the tide in the land of free.
I believe he wrote some songs that were anti-abortion.
Yeah, and he was a devout Catholic, and he wrote an album called Little Angels.
So let's scrutinize the package deals we're offered. Like anti-nuclear, save the whale, abortion on demand, we may feel we're so liberal.
And one of the songs he wrote, and it was about abortion. He was very much against abortion. Whether a folk club is the place for a debate is on something as sensitive and as something as complex as that, I don't know.
And what was it like to see Vin Garbutt perform?
Oh, to see him live was just quite amazing.
No, there wasn't a living thing in the River Tees in 1970, and here we are 36 years on, and there's hardly a Saturday night goes by without someone getting chucked in.
It was really surreal humour.
You'll be surprised how many yobs are ecologically minded.
And if you had to pick out a song that is quintessentially Vin Garbutt, what do you think of?
Well, do you know something? It isn't one of Vin's own songs.
Dad's drunk again, and he's brought lots of men and their wives home from the club.
They don't write them like that anymore. It's about your dad coming home from the pub with a load of mates, bringing a crate of beer, and they get a sing-song going. Heart of my heart, just for a start, walking my baby back home. When we get to the end, we'll start all over again. They don't write them like that anymore.
When it comes to an end, it's let's sing it again. They don't write them like that anymore.
The music of Vin Garbutt, who's died aged 69.